Going on? It is April 3rd, coming to the close of week 3 of our relative isolation. And I was going for a walk with my girl, Chronicles Akira, and I was just thinking about what's going on with all of us. Like, we're all sitting a lot, so we're all getting tight hips. And that I've been dealing with in the movement sessions quite a bit. But something else that's happening that we may not be aware of is our eyes are getting banged up. Mainly because we're spending a lot more time on our phones, on our computers, and it definitely takes a toll. So someone like myself, I don't spend a lot of time on a computer generally. So the increase in the amount of time that I am spending on digital devices, I'm feeling it. But if you're someone who has worked behind a computer for a long time, you might not be as aware of it. But there is a way that you can help this. So you see, we have muscles in our eyes that sees things that are close to us. And we have muscles in our eyes that sees things that are far away. The issue is that everything in our world is close or pretty close. So right now I'm looking at this phone. It's really close. But even when you're inside, you're looking at most 10, 15 feet away, maybe 20 feet away. But we have these muscles that are designed to see things that are 100 feet away, 200 feet away, or more. You go back hundreds of years, we'd be looking at over a field, and those work different muscles. So what's really cool is that when you stimulate the muscles in your eyes that sees things that are far away, it relaxes the muscles in your eyes that sees things that are close. So a simple way to help out your eyes is when you go for a walk, which these days is a lot more people walking, silver lining to this, COVID-19. A lot more people are outside walking their dogs, walking with their families. When you're doing this, make it a point to try to see something that's far away. So like, for instance, if you look behind me, looking all the way at the end of that trail, and pick a tree and try to see the detail of that tree. Like the lines in the bark. And do that at different ranges. So right now I'm walking, there's a whole bunch of woods, and you can look at a tree that's a couple hundred feet away, look at a tree that's 20 feet away, look at a tree that's 80 feet away. These are all going to challenge the muscles differently in your eyes, and you will feel it, especially if you go back and forth between a tree that's farther away and not as far away. You'll feel your eyes fatigue. And what's cool is that seeing as people are walking, all it takes is the intent, the thought, to try to see things that are too far away, like reading a sign on the street that you can't read because it's too far. And as you're walking closer to it, keep trying to read it. And it'll clear up as you get closer, but this is working those muscles. Same as sitting too much gives us bad posture as far as our upper back muscles get weak, and the muscles in the front of our body, like our pecs, get tight. The same thing is happening in your eyes. I'm not sure if eye posture is a term, but I'm making it a term. Our eye posture is pretty shitty lately. Another thing you can do, so we're spending our time looking at things that are close. We're also spending too much time looking at bright lights. Again, the blue light coming from our phone, coming from our computers, our television, we've increased that dramatically. And we do it, well into the evening, which is not natural for the human species. We were designed to only see the spectrum of blue, like the blue spectrum, during the day. After the sun goes down, we shouldn't be seeing those colors. So it screws up our sleep. It has a whole bunch of negative side effects. So, same thing. We have muscles in our eyes that sees things in the light. We have muscles in our eyes that sees things, it's a hard thing to say, in the dark. But we're never in the dark, like true dark. Like no street lights, no headlights, like real dark. You'd have to be in the middle of the woods. But a good thing to do, and for some this might not be practical, but I take Kira for a walk at Sansuchi as the sun is going down. And when you're outside at sundown, or as the sun is going down, you will feel your eyes relaxing. Those muscles in your eyes that sees things in the light will start to relax a bit. And the darker it gets, the more relaxed they get. So, just a thought. Because again, we're going to come out of this, and there's going to be some people that are going to be physically banged up. They're going to gain 10, 15, 20 pounds. Their backs are going to hurt. Their hips are going to be tight. But also their eyes are going to be banged up. So, something to play with. When you're walking, try to see things that are far away. And notice the change. Like, pay attention to how your eyes feel while you're doing that. Look at the trees. Look at the detail in the tree. Like what the bark looks like. And also, try to be outside as it gets dark. And try to see things in the dark. Again, these are muscles that you haven't used in a while, so it's going to be weak in the beginning. But give it time and you'll get better at it. All right, so that's what I got for today. Have a good day. Keep moving. Stay strong. Wash your hands. Later.